Terrorblade, you could still play offlane Nature's Prophet, although it's not the greatest, but I think it can still be the same case with the Tiny, but at least you've got a lot of harass potential. So far, ooh, a miss on the dead shot. Until the end is gonna get out of here. Nicky Cool thought about chasing it, but doesn't have the avalanche, so I'll let go. Storm getting a lot of harass down on the Tiny. See a Sunstrike. Oh, I heard it. It was down bottom. They did lose Queasy on the Wind Ranger. Shad is the one who picks up the first blood. Kill shot fastened up on the Wind Ranger, but no power shot just yet, so it's gonna be fine on the Warlock. As up top, ooh, they actually lose the Silencer. Mixer able to find the kill. He's gonna be fine. Shad actually opting for the boots. It is gonna mitigate a lot of the harass coming out from these two heroes because you're gonna be able to kite them more effectively. But yeah, we'll see if that isn't the case. They actually dropped the Blood Grenade. They want to try and take down Shad. The damage might be a bit too much, but the refraction comes in the nick of time. Sunstrike is going to come through. And Storm gets the kill. Shad surviving, but not for long. Queasy will find a return kill. Kadaro could pop the wand and pop a Shadow Word, but Queasy does have 2 stick charges. Kadaro, he's looking. Queasy even teasing him with the right click there, but they quote-unquote comebacks, if you know what I mean. So this, if you're a classic OG fan, this might not concern you, but I am a little bit concerned because I feel like the face of modern Dota has changed a bit, as they do lose both supports up top. Mixer finding the kill on the Silencer, but who are they looking to find? Well, till the end might be their only choice, and they're gonna commit the rock for it. They're gonna drop everything they have, get the kill quick and easy. Stormer, they get some XP for that at the very least. I think RUNA team should be conceding this, but what are they finding elsewhere on the map? Well, when you ask that question, the answer is not much, so actually gonna TP to the mid lane. We try and take down Stormer, who is dropping really low. Nicky Cole actually got the Blink Dagger at the ready on the Tiny, but Mixer now coming in with the Rolling Thunder has actually got Shigetsu off guard. Shigetsu could be in some trouble on the Nature's Prophet. Meanwhile, they also end up losing their Tiny. RUNA team, they make a move, but OG are ready for it. Of course, getting this tier 1 would be the icing on the cake, as, okay, Queasy drops the Shackle Shot, but runs into a bunch of heroes on Shad. Got a Blink delivered, wasn't a Desolator for him. So he's gonna be able to get the kill. It's actually Taze who gets the credit for it, but the Fatal Bonds from the Warlock. Maybe even the Melt Strike from the TA can be problematic for some of those low armor heroes. Probably not the Terrorblade, but definitely don't want that to hit you if you're the Silencer or the Wind Ranger. As I say that, they do get the Bangle here in the mid lane. Okay, diving past the tier 2s. A little unexpected, but they will be able to get the Silencer until the end. It's gonna drop. But yeah, I'm gonna smoke up on the side of RUNA team. And OG have also smoked up themselves. Full ATOS done now for days, so this Muerta can potentially catch the right heroes. Nicky Cool, oh, his smoke is gonna break. He jumps in and he sees too the Avalanche toss perfectly on the Pangolier. Kills off the Muerta, and now with the Wrath of Nature coming through, the Pangolier is dead as well. RUNA team striking back. Shigetsu TP's in, but Shad waiting on the high ground. They've got the Aghanim Scepter, the Cataclysm, and deals so much damage. The Nature's Prophet is dead. Nicky Cool also losing a ton of HP, but he'll be fine. RUNA team, though, will lose Shigetsu. And I don't think OG are going to be too displeased by that. Sure, you lost 3 heroes, but you do get the carry on the side of RUNA team. You've got Silencer for the Global Silence, as they will spot out the Silencer. Speak of the devil. They get the kill, and they move straight into Rapier. Not to say that the Tiny does not scale. I think Tiny is also really good at scaling, but he's not going to be scaling in terms of right-click potential. As looks like the Wind Ranger is going to be losing a life. Mixer more than happy to commit the Rolling Thunder, but Nicky Cole's coming in on the Tiny. Nice blink back though by the Pango, actually delays the initiation, but only for a little while longer as they still find Stormstormer. She gets the TPs in. Mixer unable to find any kill on the back of that. We'll just have to tuck his tail between his legs and run. Crest finished up on the Warlock as well. As mid lane, oh, Day sniped off by Queasy. Finally, the Wind Ranger seeing some action here and securing some kills. And up top, Kidaru could also be in trouble. They did spot him in the lane. Shigetsu goes forward. Sprout blocks off the Warlock entirely. Chaotic offering dropped. TP out attempted, but that is desperation at its finest. Stormstormer, he comes in, drops a meteor on Shigetsu's head, and if they can find the Nature's Prophet, it might actually be worth it. And they do. So OG, they get something in return here. They don't just lose the Warlock for free. He came to the top lane to try and connect to this. Alberca's here as well. They want to try and fight this here on the side of RUNA team. Might be a bit of advice. They've got the Rolling Thunder at the ready, and Mixer's going to be able to get it off. Stormstormer also not going to get caught out, and now Nicky Cool could be in some trouble. Cataclysm timed perfectly. Will catch out the Tiny as he loses half his health. But it looks like till the end, will be going down first on the side of RUNA team, and Nicky Cool is going to drop as well. RUNA team decided to take a fight without having the numbers. They'll get Mixa as a consolation prize, but that's about it. That's all they lose on the side of OG, and Alberca's gonna fall as well. The dead shot from Daze does the trick. Even the Terrorblade that's gonna scale into the late game is gonna have to be a bit worried about that, because now your Butterfly is off the menu. Cataclysm scouting heroes out. They see Nicky Cool, and they're gonna be able to catch him off with the Ice Wall. And now Mixers come in with the Rolling Thunder. But it doesn't look like they'll find the Tiny. They'll instead have to settle for the Wind Ranger. Nicky Cool will be able to get out of there. So you pop Cataclysm, you find a kill. OG making things happen on the map. Mid lane, Shad might be in some trouble though. He is alone here on the TA, and he will lose the Aegis. Does not have refraction, but Daze is here on the Muerta with the Glide near. The calling has been dropped, and the Silencer could be in trouble. Melt Strike coming through. Is it going to be enough? Yes, it is. They get the kill on the Silencer. As OG, again, do not lose the Aegis for free. It does indeed. But Nicky Cool, he wants to make things happen. He tosses in Shad. Shad able to blink out, courtesy of the refraction. No damage taken by the TA. And now Queasy. Oh my god, instantly deleted there by the TA. That Melt Strike absolutely crushes the Wind Ranger. And now the TB in some trouble, dropping at HP. Gets the Sunder off onto Daze. But, oh, Shad. He blinked in. He's gonna get tossed back by Nicky Cool over here, but it just looks like a repeat of what was happening earlier. And now the Chaotic offerings in as well. They popped the Global Silence, but he got the refraction off. You're not too disappointed by that if you're the TA. Staying healthy, staying alive, but finally with the toss coming in from the Tiny, the TB is able to finish off the kill. Nate's Prophet might not be so lucky though. He is gonna fall, and it's gonna be Stormstormer who picks up the double. Mixa with the Rolling Thunder, doing God's work as he redeems Shad from the grave. Trying to apply to some of these top tier teams. He's like, well, gotta get those plays in. As down bottom, Daze attempting a play of his own. Will be able to get the Wisdom, trying to potentially even find the Tiny. Stormstormer TP'd in, but now Daze will lose his life. Stormstormer will have to run away, so fortunately for the side of OG, it's a favorable exchange. Scepter done for the Pangolier, by the way. Did not touch upon that, so has even more damage with the shield crash. Down bottom, she gets a TP'd in. Daze, he's actually got his eyes set on him, and he could be in trouble on the Nature's Prophet. Might be forced to BKB TP out here. Will try and do so, but he's trying to turn things around. He's trying to fight back. He doesn't TP out, and Stormstormer gets the kill. He might have lived if he tried. And they were going to lose Nicky Cool. What on earth is going on? RUNA team losing the position 1 and position 2 in a span of 30 seconds. Potentially get themselves a set of frags here. And potentially even lose the Tiny down bottom, because Stormstormer, he's on the case again. Catches out the Tiny. Nice dead shot from Daze. And Nicky Cool, he's doing his best to survive, but there was a Shadow Word on top of him. And, well, Shad gets the kill on the TA. He might as well change the S in his name to a C and become Chad himself. Gonna bring in Alberca on the Terrorblade. He tosses out onto Shad. He could be in some trouble, but gets the blink out. And now the Terrorblade who TP'd in might be in some trouble. Good dead shot, actually pushing him back. And Mel, he's trying to Sunder. He's trying to find a target, but he just gets cleaned up. Mixer. He was the prime candidate for that Sunder, but doesn't end up being tagged by it. The Pangolier found the kill. And Stormstormer, he's, well, going in, creating space. Or at least pretending to do something anyway while Shad cleans up. And now Shigetsu, standing underneath his TFOs, getting dove. But it doesn't seem like the rest of OG want to really follow up. Oh, Cataclysm spots out the Nature's Prophet. and gives OG a lot of information. So they're good to know that they can just continue to farm up, but Stormer, he is not content just farming. He wants to find those kills. The unfortunate target was the Wind Ranger, but a blink in from Nicky Cool. He actually gets the toss back onto Stormer. He's dead. No Invoker for 80 seconds. The buyback now comes through from the Wind Ranger. Kidaro gonna drop the rock. Good Fatal Bonds onto 3. If OG want to fight this could be a really good engagement, but they lose their Warlock and they back off. They're gonna disengage here. Shad still standing his ground on the high ground as Daze creating space, buying time. Nicky Cool actually popping the BKB, gets the toss back on the Muerta. The Muerta's dead as well. Alberga finding himself a triple kill on the Terrorblade. Still holding on to the Metamorphosis. The Sunder, excuse me, not the Metamorphosis. He did pop that spell. Effective more of the time. And it also increases your damage output, especially for a spell-reliant hero like Bango. Shigetsu supposed to pop the BKB, no Hurricane Pipe remaining for him, but he's holding on to the Gale Guard for now as the BKB times out, the Tornado comes through, the Meteor gets dropped, and that's the death of the Nature's Prophet. 90 seconds, no buyback, RUNA team. They could end up losing racks off of this. RUNA team out of a glyph as Nicky Cool jumps in, but he might be in some trouble here. He's got the co-setter to keep him alive for now, and that's going to buy some time, but a dead shot from Dave actually pushes the Tiny back into the Chainstun. Cataclysm does not connect. He gets the Yules off in time. BKB, TP out. Oh, the damage a bit too much. The Bangle here comes in, and the physical damage of the shield crash went through BKB, got them the kill. But a good shackle shot onto two. It's actually caught up. TA, the Shad. TA might be in some trouble. Double 4 stars, keeping him alive for now though. And the BKB does mean that Shad might be able to walk away from this one. Stormer TP's in. They lose their 2 supports. But he's going to pop the BKB, secure the retreat for the TA, and get out himself as well. So OG, they get the racks. They lose 2 supports, but they get out, and that's more important. As the Meteors dropped in the mid lane, Shad will show himself. And well, Nicky Cool, he jumps in, but Dave is able to get off the Pierce the Veil, so he's going to be alive for now. Sprout holding him in place with the Ogre Seal Totem will get him out of there, forcing the side of RUNA team to overcommit. And the Terrorblade is going to go in. Cataclysm, it only is going to connect onto the Silencer, who is eventually going to go down courtesy of the Rolling Thunder. But Shigetsu, he's trying to stand his ground and fight, but he no longer has the BKB, forced to pike out of there, while Alberga going nuts on the front line, hoping to find some more kills, but instead just ends up falling. Shad actually went for the 1-second meld hit bash talent that keeps the Terrorblade controlled up as they find Nicky Cool as well. Shad, he's found all the kills that he needs. No buyback on the Tiny, no buyback on the Nature's Prophet. This just might be the beginning of the end here for RUNA team. The Silencer doing what he can, hoping to buy time, popping the Solar Crest, but it's not enough. Shad will get the kill. And GG, well played is called. RUNA team, they've had enough. OG, they will take game 1 here in this group stage. Beautiful stuff coming out from them. And hopefully more of this OG to come in game number 2 if you're a fan. The Matrixes, is that correct? I know that the multiple of male heroes are bad and decent at hitting towers, not the... Will be forced to pop the Aphotic Shield, but Kadaro actually gets off a very nice Fatal Bonds on the back of that, so... yeah, it's gonna be some damage being tanked by Alberca here. As up top, oh, okay, Mixer did get the first blood on top of Shigetsu. It's a very good start to the top lane. Daze should be able to clean up. The Ringmaster connects with a dead shot. The Whoopee Cushion, not enough. They've got these tanky bruiser heroes who don't have the highest mana pools. These swashbuckles are going to be problematic as they do lose Alberca down bottom. Daze is the one who gets some time to himself though in the mid lane. Potentially the next power rune, but till the end is here. He's waiting. As the dead shot will miss and the swashbuckle will as well. Bit of a circus act here. And one that the Ringmaster is actually not a part of. It's entirely on OG, that one. And Stormer, he's gonna end up falling. Alberca gets himself a double kill on the Abaddon. I think the Orb of Venom will have it now. It's down bottom. Alberca caught out on the Abaddon, brought down by Daze. The final right click from the Muerta does the work. They get the kill, so... But RUNA team, with that mate slayer finished up for the Monkey King, they get a smoke up. Battle Fury's done for Shigetsu as well. Who do they find here? Kitaro would be the ideal target, but Shigetsu is against it. But now, OG, they're looking to get started on the Ursa. Shad's come in on the Tiny as well. He's holding on to the stun for now. But, okay, well, he did pop it actually, excuse me. So they're gonna get the kill on the Ursa as Mixer goes crashing through. Gets the kill onto the Ringmaster. Nicky Cool being kept alive inside of the Wukong's command. Actually has the Shingo Mastery up. Looking to find the kill but will not succeed. Does not get the lifesteal off. Daze gets himself a double kill. OG, they will lose their Warlock, but they're finding so much more here. As finally, they're gonna back off. But finally had that item up this early. Tormentor time, and looks like RUNA team, they want to get something done here in the bottom lane. Nicky Cool on the Monkey King, drops the Boundless Strike, and Alberca pops the borrowed time. This is a really good fight for OG. If they can find the kills here, they could even get Tormentor next. As the Rolling Thunder is just bouncing around, the Monkey King will finally drop and Shigetsu has TP'd in on the Ursa. He wants to find some kills. Daze slowed down by the Impalement Arts, might get taken down here. Good Feel of Wonder out onto two heroes, but the follow-up's not there and Daze with the dead shot finds the Abaddon as they get more. Oh man, the Puck TP'd in with the coil. And that was all she wrote here for the side of RUNA team. They're gonna lose even more. In the end, it's gonna go down. Shad gets himself a triple kill. OG firing on all cylinders here. Shad can just go around, set up kills in his free time, farm in the downtime, as he's gonna at least force out the borrowed time on Alberca. Nice rod of Atos, shield to dispel that, but the dead shot from Daze connects. Now Alberca is gonna be falling here on the Abaddon. Nice Wukong's command, though. Wheel up on the pop as well. The Puck could be in trouble. He gets caught. He's dead. No Stormstormer for the count as OG will trade 1-for-1, losing their mid laner for Alberca. Okay, no, it's not. Okay, wait, it is. Never mind, I lied. As up top, Nicky Cool could be in some trouble, but he bounces out with the help of the Boundless Strike. Mixer, though, is on his case, and Chat's coming in as well on the Tiny. Abaddon looking to pop the Aphotic Shield, but just cannot get it off. The silence actually controls him, as he's unable to save his Monkey King. And now, he does have the borrowed time, but I don't know if he's going to be able to make it out of this one alive here, folks. Shad misses with the Avalanche. Toss forward on the creep. Alberca walking away, limping, and he'll survive. Slower heroes on the side of OG to deal with. Again, up top, they somehow find Stormstormer, RUNA team. Not sure if that was intentional. Not sure if a smoke was even popped for that, but too dangerous. But as I say that, in the end, he is walking forward. Mixer, though, actually seeing the Ringmaster underneath the Observer Ward, will pop the Rolling Thunder and try and take him down. Yule Scepter, only delaying the inevitable. Mixer will get the TP out. It looks like RUNA team, they finally had enough. They're gonna smoke up, they're gonna try and get something done. Tinker, he's even got the Blink Dagger, so he can get a barrier up in a pinch. As they find Daze. All they need to do is smoke up. They've got the Golem at the ready. Dream Coil gonna be back up soon. The Illusory Orb is gonna scout things out here. The Puck still holding on. Shad thinking about walking into the pit. The Avalanche connects, but it is Shigetsu who gets the Aegis. The Wheel of Wonder connecting onto Shad. Shad dropping really low. The Puck somehow surviving for now. Phase Shift popped. Waiting Rift out. Can he actually live? Another Phase Shift coming through. And the Blink on the high ground. He is gonna be fine. Daze, in the meantime, has found the kill on the Abaddon. The Ringmaster has dropped and the Ursa has lost his first life. He's gonna come back into the waiting arms of a huge rock golem with a rock sword to boast. With his rock head. And well, OG is gonna push on the high ground here. Alberca does need a lot of damage, but look at this. Mixer, he's straight in on the Pangolier on top of the Monkey King. The Monkey King has no chance to pop the BKB. He's gonna fall. Monkey King down for 60 seconds, and they still don't have the Ursa. The coil on the backline caught out the Tinker, who also does not have buyback. And oh no, Ringmaster, he did not connect the Tame the Beast correctly. So Stormstormer gets away on the Puck, potentially even finding the Ringmaster. No, he's gonna stay alive. The Aphotic Shield will dispel the Parasma. It's not really going to allow you to set up on kills here, as Mixer, he's actually jumped into the base. He's taking down the Ringmaster with the help of the Nullifier, and the Abaddon, he was also caught in the Dream Coil. His borrowed time used, he's dead. Two heroes down for RUNA team with no buybacks, and Stormstormer, he's looking for more. He wants to jump in, he wants to end this right here, right now. Nicky Cool, he'll try to jump back in, but that's a 3000 HP Puck you're jumping onto, son. It's giving him even more attack speed to work with. These racks is falling. Shad's like, oh, this Ursa, he looks cute. And that's all he is. He's just a giant cuddly teddy bear as he gets taken down for 80 seconds. GG, well played is called. RUNA team, they raise the white flag. They're done. Daze, even tipping Kadaro, recognizing his efforts to winning the game. And that was RUNA team with their hands on all the meta heroes here, folks.